Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Mr. Lok Fong, who is the head of Transit Management Competence Center from Schindler. He'll be addressing the built-in all-in-one solution. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Schindler section. Let me first of all thank you all of you to stay until here. It's a little bit late afternoon to watch this presentation. I'm Lok Fong from Jardine Schindler Group. I'm currently leading innovation and digital business. Today, I will focus at how Schindler creates sustainable for your building and mobility. And in order to do this, I will focus on majorly two topics. One is how Schindler solutions or products can enhance user experience, as well as improve building operation efficiency. Let's have a look at in the city, one of the buildings in the city, and zoom in there. Schindler is an elevator and escalator business, selling elevator and escalator. And we are not just only selling elevator and escalator, but also we're starting to connect it with the elevator and provide a safe journey for all the passengers, and as well as more information for all the operators. And importantly, we are not targeting, based on this, we are not satisfied. And in terms of, we want to build an ecosystem to connect all the data connection with the other equipment, for example, like the car park system, the electricity system, and as well as access system for an entirely ecosystem solution. As said, I would like to have a glance to show you what are the latest of the solution currently we are ready for you. And I would like to show you a quick video before I more focus.
Undertaking smart building integration can be a complex task. Schindler's built-in integrated solution is powered by a high-level application programming interface that strives for innovation excellence, intuitive user experience, and operational efficiency between third-party systems and Schindler's transit management system. With such a level of integration comes significant extra value. The building user can now have a touchless transit experience with top-notch applications, such as facial recognition, QR code access, or via a pre-programmed access card. Running the background, built-in visitor management system eliminates the need to repeat the same process across different systems. It is an all-in-one data management platform that promises to simplify the way building management handles daily operations and provide better customer service. For instance, with creating user access profiles, facilitating facial enrollment, generating QR codes, and producing a holistic access report. Today in Schindler, we look forward to meeting your building's present and future mobility needs, while offering tenants and visitors a truly unique transit experience.
Based on current Schindler built-in solution, building transit integrator, you can see on the left-hand side that different elevator system, from the Schindler, no matter it's destination control or conventional system, through our built-in transit integrator, we can connect any market trend of the technology to fit with different buildings' needs in here. And I will focusing to existing solution, which is for the specifically post-pandemic situations. First, I will introduce the Schindler facial recognition. Our facial recognition is able to work with mask or without mask. And particularly, which is very simple, to have our VMS all-in-one or self-kiosk VM or all-in-one system to enroll, and then you simply can scan and go. This is one of the post-pandemic solutions. And the next one will be the our solution is a concealed solution, which is not using traditional face pack, which is provided more flexibility for the snake design for your building. And specifically, we are taking care handicapped passengers. And the next will be the QR solutions. In case some of the passenger doesn't like to have the biometric data to release it to the other parties, then we are able to provide our built-in QR solutions, which is apply the same user journey. You can go to our VMS all-in-one, as well as our self-kiosk all-in-one to enroll yourself into the system, and once again, select your destination for, and then scan and go very seamlessly. I would like to equip after these two major post-pandemic situations. I will have a glance at the whole. You can see what I discussed, what I share for in the middle with the facial QR, and now we are also developing with the palm wing solution, which also provide scan and go. We just detected your hands, your palm wing, all the way from your hands, and then detect and then scan and go. Moving up one level up to see, on the left-hand side, you can see our landing destination indicator. This landing destination indicator will provide more information to interact with the passenger. In terms of important message, we can provide the text message on the screen, and as well as the next destination for this aerator. And importantly, you can input any photos, any media, any videos into this landing destination indicator to customize, to promote anything that we want. And one more level up, you can see is the robot connections. Our Schindler built-in robot connection, no matter is destination control, conventional control, based on one system, we can connect with multiple of the robots in terms of delivery robot, cleaning robot, and as well as surveillance robot through one system. Moving apart for the right-hand side, you can see have the facial and QR at door access. What does it mean on that? It means we are able to provide facial QR access identity without aerator connect. We equipped it with a couple of projects with public door access, for example, like the co-working place, meeting room. For the residential building, like the gym room, car park door access, this we are able to do with connecting with one system. Last but not least, will be the self-kiosk and as well as VMS. You can see there's three words in there, all in one. All in one means we, Schindler, now provide a one-stop solution. You can have our Schindler system, you can provide all the information as well as access control, landing destination indicator, robot connection into one platform. I hope I can share the existing latest solution for all of you. And then next, I will go to more futuristic what we are developing. And of course, Schindler is aiming for sustainable building and mobility. And it's not just only aiming. We are really committed to deliver and execute it. I hope upcoming presentation will be a little bit comprehensive. Please bear with me, fasten your seatbelt, and listen for that. For instance, when every morning when you enter the building, first, of course, you will approach, for example, like the commercial building, you will see the turnstile, you will approach the turnstile. And what is happening? Our demographic system, based on the demographic posture analytic, we know who you are, and as well as some of the anomalous, which is of sufficient walking at the main lobby in your office. Since we know who you are, for example, like John, we know John have an XX, and we allocate the lift age to John, and as well as we have additional information to John, which is showing you have meeting at 27th floor at room 2. However, for the lady next to John, of course, John is also curious what she is doing. This is an anomalous lady walking around in the lobby. Maybe she lost her patch or whatever. And our system will sense this lady, and then we'll send through all the signal to our platform, the notification, the operator for further assistance. Let's have a look after you enter the building. When approaching to the aerator, get inside the aerator, what will you feel? Of course, first will be feel, is it the aerator, is it good enough? Now Schindler is aiming for inside car air quality control. The air quality control, how does it work on that? We are now developing a smart fan detection system. In terms of this smart fan detection system, you can see the fan is turning. What are the differences? What is new? Because our smart fan detection system is providing adjustable feed span level. This feed speed level, which can be adjusted based on capacity inside the lift cabinet, and as well as we have sensor to measure the temperature and the humidity, and as well as PM standard. Of course, which can be, we want to achieve save energy, and as well as, importantly, is an IoT device. IoT device means we are able to connect with the data point for the fans. In case the fans have problem, also can feed back the information to our all-in-one system to alert the operator have a follow-up actions. And importantly, we make sure that have a good air quality for your start the day of your work. The next I will want to introduce will be the smart lighting system. Have you ever been in a lift which have a lighted disco, will be more personalized? This will give you a more experience in terms of, okay, you have a very good mood and you have a different color lighting inside the cabinet. Never, right? Now we are equipped with different sensor and with the time schedule. We equipped an analysis with the ambient to adjust the different time, different mood from you, and then to adjust the car lighting. And in terms of that, for example, like after lunch, you want to be more focused, you want to be more energetic or more bright, then the system is able to provide these features. Importantly, yes, rather than we are providing different atmosphere for different ambient. And in terms of that, the smart lighting system is not just only turning on and off or dimming the level to save the energy we are talking about, but also is an IoT device which can be detect, okay, what's wrong with the lighting, cannot be functional well, and or notify the operator to follow up as well. And on the other hand, inside the car, we also can provide our media notification. Have you, I think nowadays for the LCD display inside the car is very common. It's nothing new. But rather than nothing new, I will consider more waste energy. In terms of the showing the information is there, this is, in general will not be much more interest for you. You will only one interesting one things. Probably will be car position. Where am I now? I'm in the 3rd floor or 10th floor. This is more interesting to know. However, based on our all-in-one system, and we are able to configure what the contents of the passenger inside the car to display. For example, on the left-hand side, you can see, okay, now I can detect the lady, more gender, female inside the car, more like the shopping. Then the display can show or there is promotion from the screen. And as well as if it detects as a male gender, then we can book the guys have a nice shirt or any automobile devices or equipment in there. So this is the thing we are thinking of to provide enhance the user experience. This screens is not just only for displaying advertising or cater exactly what is the user's information, as well as align with our lighting system, smart lighting system, to provide a more futuristic and as well as relaxed, or you want to have a different mood of the pictures based on our stable diffusion technologies that we're applying inside the car. And importantly, the screen also is able to provide more important information. For example, this morning, John already know that, have the 27th floor, have a meeting room, he needs to go. And during the priority trip for John, then he will know that after I disembark from the elevator, which direction I should go for looking for my meeting room. And importantly, it's not only personalized, it's for generic all the passengers in case you need to do the scheduling maintenance after this trip. Then this is the information or any announcement you can place inside the car display. And rather than this we also able to provide nowadays, starting to develop indoor navigation system. In terms of that, first of all, we are talking about the in-car detection. You will feel a little bit frustrated if the car space already filled up. And now we are able to provide the intelligent car space detection in terms of, in case handicapped passenger with the wheelchair get inside the car, then we can detect the car, bypass for all the way down to the destination floor. Without any stop, just open the door and then, okay, I cannot get in, and then feel the frustration between the handicapped passenger inside the car or the people waiting at the lobby. And additionally, based on this smart detection, inside the car, I would say we also can one of another post-demic situation, solution, which is we can provide the car control in terms of we have 4 people to create enough social distancing. Yes, this is fine for myself. Okay, we can manually configure how many people for the car control situation. In case of the 5th people get in, what will happen? Yes, we can have an announcement or stay the door open. This can be manually configurable. And importantly, this smart sensor detection inside the car, we are able to detect the tailgate situation. For example, light drawn have a priority chip, then and other anomalous get inside with the car travel with him together, and we can have an announcement. This is the priority chip for John exclusively, and yes, please leave the car. Yeah, this is very awkward, but yeah, this is one of the solutions we are able to provide to prevent the tailgate with the anomalous. This smart sensor is not just only can place inside the car, also can equip at the lobby, which means we can do with VIP passengers. In terms of we know who they are, we can recognize his or her face since he's walking from his office to the lift lobby, and we can detect and then help him or her to pre-register the call the lift in advance, and as soon as he or her reach the lobby and can get the lift more smoothly and efficiently. And importantly, as again, we don't want to have the frustration, all the people cannot get inside the car, right? The passenger waiting with the luggage when you're in the hotel specifically. Our smart system also can detect at the lobby with the passenger that carry the luggage at the lobby, also can require a car come over to pick him up with corresponding spaces, let him to get into the car. So this is the smart detection system we are able to provide. And importantly, yes, the navigation system, a little bit earlier to say, and in advance, but now I will talk about how does it work. We are now aiming to provide it in the residential buildings with the door access and also with the specific requirement passengers. And importantly, it's not just only for the residential, for the public area, specifically for the back office lobby, or any retails, public transportation, also we are able to cater. Let me show you an example, how does it work on that. I think you have ever been cafeteria or co-working place meeting room. Since you finish your coffee with your friends or co-working place meeting room with your business partner, you want to move out, then since you have our Schindler apps, we are able to provide the navigation that to show you where is the aerator, to guide you where is it, and also can indicate it when the aerator will come over to pick you up. Our navigation system is not just only that, and for the car park system as well. Since you live from your friends, from your business partner, you want to get back your car, some of the time you may forget where did you park your car. And then this is also helpful from our Schindler system that based on this indoor navigation system, we're able to provide where is your car parked and guide you where you collect your car from the parking lot. This is only for the journey, not the end of the journey, but also important, we also think of like the public area, like the hospital, healthcare center. I do believe that unfortunately your loved or relatives get in there, your friends get sent into hospital, you want to visit him, you're also in a hurry, in a panic. and you really want to find where is my room 103. And now based on the augmented reality, the AR technology, we can provide the escort for you to guide where is the ward 103. And importantly, healthcare is a public, but we want to move it in the hotel segment. Based on this AR technology, we are able to provide combined with the access key together with your mobile phone. How does it work? Since you live from your aerator, and you can have a virtual escort operator to escort you where is the room 215, and since you reach the room, you place your mobile phone in the door lock and open automatically. So this is the user experience we want to provide for our future buildings. And the next, I will focusing how our Schindler system now aiming to improve building operation efficiency, specifically for the facility operator. When you look at this background in here, you can see the operator very frustrating that, okay, a loss of data. What does it mean of the data? Yes, data is very important, but how do you manage, how do you control is more important parts for that. In terms of that, you may need to have a lot of people to control and monitoring and configuring and to see what will happen. But based on our AI algorithm, we will know what is the problem, since have a problem detected in one of the aerator group or one of the zones, one of the floors, maybe the lighting problem or aircon problem in there. Then our AI system, based on our deep learning in there, we will provide an alert to your dashboard. Our dashboard can be done in a physically building management office, or you can do it on your mobile phone or tablet to see like the traffic light system. Red is more easy to indicate. Red have problem, yellow maybe, yeah, you need to be aware, green is normal. So the operator can decide where they start to follow up the issues. And in terms of that, our system also is able to provide automatically call to the technicians in case, unfortunately, our aerator problem to provide them more efficiency and productivity. And importantly, to handling the manpower of the shortage. For example, now what I highlighted before regarding for the smart lighting or smart fan, we are able to easily to call the electrician to fix the light bulb or aircon guys to fix the fans or aircon inside the aerator car cabinet. We are able to automatically to ask the technicians to follow up. And importantly, we are not just only data the issues, and importantly, we are talking about the sustainability, sustainable future building and mobility. Now, based on, as I highlighted, we do have the mobile phone or tablet can remote control the building. Of course, this mobile tablet can able to provide control for the access and as well as provide the energy efficiency. What does it mean on that? Provide the energy efficiency in terms of saving the energy, sustainable the planet, and save the cost, save your investment. How does it work on that? The efficiency, we do have our ISO standard of the acceptable waiting time, and you can see in general practice in a building, how does it look like for the waiting time we are expecting? It's a perfect performance situation. During at the midnight time, the waiting time can be higher. However, during the morning peak, you can see every people will expect wait shorter. And of course, we can adjust it between lunch break and breakfast, and then have a little bit higher waiting time. And lunch break, we are expected shorter waiting time, and then after the lunch, then we can stabilize and then just waiting a little bit longer. And you can obviously to see in this chart, the energy usage during we are adjusted to the more high performance of the aerator. That means you have less waiting time, then energy will be dramatically used up a lot. And you can see like the roller coaster in here during the break between lunch and the morning peak, and you will drop the energy efficiency. And as well as lunchtime, you will rise up the energy level again. And now we are able to providing the adjustable operation efficiency for our operator. In case, yes, we do have the automation. If he doesn't want, she or she doesn't like it, then he can configure manually by himself through the tablet. And this concept is based on hub and spoke model in terms of based on the mobile, tablet, and devices, which is, as I said, shortage of the manpower is really a major issue. And previously, in the traditional way, we have 4 building operators to manage a building. Now you can combine them with 4 operators into 3 buildings. This I'm not talking about we need to cut the manpower. However, we are asking them to working on more high added value tasks on that. And I'm highlighted regarding for the manpower shortage and how do we do this? Smart robot connection. I did talk about it at the very early beginning. Schindler already provided robot connection. Now, what is the new? Yes, we are able to work with different robot types: food delivery, cleaning, and surveillance. What are the news in here? Now we are aiming for robot-to-robot concept. What does it mean, the robot-to-robot concept? In terms of the robot during traveling to delivery, or they are surveillance or mopping the floor, they can detect temperatures. They have sensor, the dry group sensor, they detect the vibration or sounds. And based on any unusual conditions they sense, they can automatically send to the system and call another robot to provide further follow-up. For example, the robot from the king and the sensor sense there's a dirt in front of the floor. The robot can send a signal to the system and then ask for another robot to come over to clean the floors. So this is the robot-to-robot concept. This is what we want to deploy for our smart robot connections. Last but not least, Schindler, the sustainability is not only focusing in live operations. In terms of that, during the planning stage, we have the BIM team in here to provide the sustainability, and as well as installation. Installation, of course, we will have the RISE robot. As again, now the human being, it doesn't look like the worker doesn't look like working in a very stuffy, hot stuff or dusty shop. Instead of that, by using the robot, we can ask them to work in more high added value tasks in terms of just only during the whole inside the stuffy shop. Of course, importantly, is the different robot application for the existing in-life building. I hope my presentation can share the futuristic, how to enhance the user experience, and as well as improve the building operation efficiency, as well as can create a better life for our next generation and for our futures. Importantly, since you're interested, if you're interested in get more information, you can scan our QR code for more information details of all of our solutions. And last but not least, I really want to encourage you to meet my professional team in person over there of the booth with a big balloon there. All the solutions will be there, and my professional team will go through in details with you. Thank you very much.